everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and I just wanted to start this video off by introducing you to my new baby. Her name is Pugly and she's a pug. Here she is, say hello! She's a little bit beautiful. And something else new that happened to me this week was that I got glasses because apparently I'm more blind than I had thought. Okay, so this video is about the pros and cons of being an expat living in Malaysia, and I decided to do this because a few people have asked me from my new subscribers, and I thought that it might be something that people are interested in. Okay, so I'm originally from England. Although I haven't lived there for a long time, I know that in England it is incredibly expensive. So definitely some of the pros for living in Penang, Malaysia, are that it is cheap. To eat out, to go out, to live, it's relatively cheaper than England. Something else that is really good about Malaysia is that it has delicious food from everywhere. So if you're fancying Japanese food, you can eat that anywhere. You can eat Malay food locally very easily. You can eat Western food, and you can buy most things in the supermarkets here. So the food is really, really good. Another thing is that there are lots of other expats and lots of other people living around, so they all have their little story to tell as to why they're living here, and they can relate to you about silly things that I miss about England, like snacks and, and stuff like that really aren't important. But if I could click my fingers and go back and just have a lovely Kipling lemon slice cake, I would love to. Something else that's really good about living here is that the weather is so much better than Europe, and it rains. I think it's going to rain now actually. It rains, but it's also really hot, so that makes up for it. So yeah, there's definitely a good point that the weather is better here. And another thing that's really good about living in Malaysia in particular is because it's a really good hub to travel to the rest of Malaysia, so the rest of Asia, sorry. It just, being in Penang in particular, you have a really laid-back lifestyle. It's quite a slow pace and very easygoing, but it's also really easy to travel to anywhere else in Asia from here. So that's definitely a really good point to living in Malaysia. And I think that the downside to living in Malaysia is that, well, there's not many actually. I just think that some really good points of living in Europe are probably customer service, and silly things like snacks or stuff that you can buy in Boots and Superdrug, which is stuff that I really miss. I think that's it really. I don't know. I can't think of any other reasons that are bad to living in Malaysia. I mean, when I went and when I got my glasses fitted and chose my glasses and stuff like that, and I paid for them, and the guy said they'll be ready on maybe Sunday, Monday or Tuesday, so I guessed Wednesday, and they were ready on Wednesday. So it just happens like that. Like, it's not as maybe on the timing scale as England and stuff like that, and yeah, but you get used to it. I don't really know the difference anymore. I don't really notice, but yes, there is such thing as Malaysian time, where it ends up that you just go by Malaysian time, so 2:30 could be 4 or 5. That's about it. And one thing that gets me here, it's a petty thing and it's not really about living here, is that people are really bad at queuing up. Here's the queue, queue in it. England's like very picky about queuing, and that's something that I like about England actually. If you're queuing in the line, no one is going to intercept that. Whereas here you get the guy who's kind of like inching in, you're like, no, no! It's a small thing, but yeah. And I think they're the only downsides to really living in Malaysia. I can't think of very many other ones, but yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Thanks for watching, bye!